The Banana Grape Stomp is made possible in part by underwriting support from Pullin Cyclery, providing self-propelled transportation and non-polluting recreation. Eric Jones Construction, custom building from tool sheds to tree houses, gazebos to garages, and mansions to malls. Grocery Outlet of Chico, local and fine brand name groceries, housewares, and health and beauty products. KZFR 90.1 Chico, listener-supported community radio for the Sacramento Valley, the foothills, and beyond. The La Rocca Vineyards Tasting Room in downtown Chico, local organic wines with no sulfites. Signs and graphic design. Your sign is your image and they take pride in making you look your best. Broadway Pawn and Music Center, guitars, jewelry, and more in downtown Chico. Instashirt.com, specializing in full-color digital printing and screen printing. And Paradise Audio Services, providing PA systems, digital recording, and audio engineering services.
It's the Banana Grape Stomp.
The Banana Grape Stomp, featuring ALO, recorded live on their annual Tour de Amor at the Big Room at the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company and the Rendezvous in Chico, California.
Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Banana Grape Stomp. I'm your host, Molly Knight, and are you in for a treat? On this episode, we're featuring music by Animal Liberation Orchestra, or ALO, and we have two of the four band members here. We have Lebo and Steve.
Hey there.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We're going to jump right into the first clip of I Wanna Feel It.
Storm's coming on. Oh, I wanna feel it. Oh, no, I won't go tonight. I wanna stand up to my pride. 'Cause I wanna feel it. Oh, my soul is gonna bleed. When deep let through it, I will breathe. 'Cause I wanna feel it. If the silence gonna fall, no, I wanna hear it. Not gonna move. I wanna face this faking move. 'Cause I wanna hear it. I'm gonna let the silence swarm till the silence is a storm. 'Cause I wanna hear it. 'cause it won't do me no good. Locked up inside, misunderstood. Yes, I wanna share it. This love can silence any fight, storm the darkness with its light. Yes, I wanna share it.
So that was I Wanna Feel It, recorded live at the Big Room at the Sierra Nevada Brewing Company. The next song was recorded at the Rendezvous right here in Chico, California, and that song's called The Plastic Bubble. Let's check it out.
The last time that you cried, and what was it about? Were they tears of joy? Were they tears of doubt? It's bigger than we'll ever know. From the furthest stop to the center of your soul. Living in a plastic bubble, a bubble in a plastic world. And it's good. All this up and down, not sure what it's for. Not sure if I'm stuck inside my own metaphor. It's bigger than I'd ever guess. From the furthest stop to the center of your chest. Living in a plastic bubble, a bubble in a plastic world. Living in a plastic bubble, and it's good. crazy mixed up world full of contradictions, and that's why it hurts so bad sometimes, but that's also why it's fun. And I'm gonna love you like I got something to prove. Feeling good in the pocket like an old school groove. Living in a plastic bubble, a bubble in a plastic bubble. Living in a plastic bubble and it's good. Living in a plastic bubble and it's good. Living in a plastic bubble and it's good.
This is Banana Grape Stomp. I'm your host, Molly Knight, and that was Zach, one of the other members of ALO, singing Plastic Bubble. So boys, tell me a little bit about your band. How'd you guys get together?
Well, Lebo and I and Zach all grew up together in Saratoga, which is a little suburb of San Jose, and we were children in that town. I met Zach in elementary school, and I met Lebo in junior high. And when we were in junior high at that point, Zach had this idea of starting a band, and we saw Zach's band at the talent show, and we both were like, oh, well, at least for me, I was like, I want to be in that band. That seems pretty fun. And so before the year ended, we were like talking to Zach, and I joined the band. I went out and bought a bass, and then Lebo, he was already kind of playing a little guitar, and we kind of got Lebo into the mix, and so we've been playing together since we were 13 years old.
Pretty impressive.
And we weren't called ALO back then. We had a bunch of different names from like junior high to high school. We ended up going to college together in Santa Barbara. And at the end of college, we formed ALO with a horn section called the Free Range Horns. And we had our jazz band director on drums and a whole bunch of horn players. And that was like the launch of ALO and the Free Range Horns.
How did you come up with ALO?
We were like all in like orchestras and college, and we kind of wanted to have our own orchestra that was a little more free of rules and just more fun. And Animal Liberation seemed like a fun theme to like encourage people to come and liberate their inner animals and be free and join in and sing along and dance party. And it had a theatrical element at times. We'd sort of shackle the horn players and free them, and we'd sort of play with it a little bit.
That sounds fun.
But it became a theme that we just started riffing off of in different ways, and it is confusing to some because some people think we're vegetarians or whatever. But
yeah, we're like militant animal rights people.
Yeah, we've been.
But you just like to have fun.
Yeah, it's good
Right?
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
absolutely.
explain our side of it. And
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you guys like to have friends play with you sometimes, is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we love sit-ins, and we love sitting in with our friends' bands. The idea of music community is kind of an important part of our whole band thing, I think.
Yeah.
You know, our brothers and our sisters' bands traveling around, you know, all doing the same venues. So it's real nice when it lines up that we're all in town on the same night, then we could do sit-ins. So I think on this next one, we're going to check out Darren Ney and Dave Mulligan from the Gramblers are sitting in.
Feel wasted, a little bit whack. Lying on the floor like a 2x4. I gotta get up and through the next door. Give me 40 more years, fondue pot. I'll steer it up nice, keep it bubbling hot. But for now, just try to wiggle and bend. There's still a lot of time, and time's just a line with no end. Sounds about right. Well, everybody's laughing, and I'm laughing too. It's a funny little game we put our minds through. So walk in the park, roll down the hill, palm pillow punch and a $2 bill. Gotta get to the city, get myself fixed. I'm doing alright when I stay in the mix. I'm a pretty little kid with some mud on my face, singing songs about love and the human race. Oh yeah, and it's still always should. I hope I believe that I'm not old yet. I'm not old yet. Spent all my money on a rock and roll band, but it brings a lot of joy. It's good for your head, puts a whistle in your tooth, kicking your step. When you're feeling stressed out, it's a way to reset. Just bang on the drum and let yourself go back to 9 years old. You do it all over. 10, 11, 12, coming the days. The future's so bright, better put down the shades. Wanna take it all in. The second you get, wanna roll with the in crowd, mess with the in sound. Not gonna sell the records quite yet, gonna keep on playing as long as I'm playing them with you. There's no reason to go. You got all the good stuff, and you're keeping me young. I think it still sounds good. I hope it always should. Not old yet.
That was Not Old Yet, written by our very own Steve. Well, the next song we're going to take a look at, Walls of Jericho, was written by Dave.
Yeah, well, Dave's our drummer, and you know, as Steve was saying earlier, we've been playing together since we were 12 or 13. That's Steve, myself, and Zach. And Dave we met when we were in college. Yeah. He's part of the family for sure. And so yeah, we've written a ton of songs together, and that song in particular is really cool because it's sort of an ode to the festival scene, which has been a really important thing for our band, a lot of bands, festivals. Especially our band. And I think it somewhat even relates to our relationship with specifically High Sierra Music Festival.
A lot of inspiration and like actually like lines in the
yeah,
song
there's lines that
reference
refer to people from that
Jamie
festival.
Jam
Yeah, and just how cool that thing is for the fans and for the bands and the whole thing.
Cause it's alright. My time's coming, but it's not tonight. Cause it's alright. My time's coming, but it's not tonight. Get out the tents and set up the floods. Bring in the trucks and make some more money. And get the hell out of my way, cause I'm gonna get wasted. As magic gases fill the air. It's bad for your health, but I don't care. This will all be gone tomorrow, but we'll still be able to taste it. The golden cord is frayed. What was that song they played? Our street lights melting in the sun. They flooded the parking lot. Our train begins to rock. I'm in love with everyone. Yeah. I know everything will be alright. My time's coming, but it's not tonight. So let's keep going till the morning light. It's free out tonight. My time's coming, but it's not tonight. I know everything will come back round. Five white horses on the ocean of sound. Till it all comes crashing down like the walls of Jericho. Stop, children, what's that sound? The Chico freaks just moved into town on a broken down bus and a boot that's falling to pieces. You've got to get up, stand up, walk a straight line. Been drunk for 3 days, but you're doing fine. A little bit out of your mind and a little bit greasy. But all you really need is one more hour's sleep, so you lay your head upon the floor. Just a little sleep before it gets too deep. You wake up, go back for more and more and more. I know everything will be alright. My time's coming, but it's not tonight. So let's keep going till the morning light. If it's free all day. My time's coming, but it's not tonight. I know everything will come back round. Five white horses on an ocean of sand. Till it all comes crashing down. Yes, I know we can make it to the other side. Everything is blowing my mind. Yeah. Man on a magic tricycle will not take me
You were just watching Walls of Jericho right here on Banana Grape Stomp. I'm your host, Molly Knight, and as always, it's been wonderful. We've had two of the amazing band members from ALO. Steve, thank you so much for being here. Yeah. Lebo, thank you for your wonderful stories. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, bananagrapestomp@gmail.com. You can check out our YouTube page, Banana Grape Stomp. We'll see you soon.
The country camper didn't have AC and it was summertime. And the first stop after High Sierra was Chico. And you know what? I believe we played a Monday night. And downtown Chico.
Were any of the 5 people at that show here tonight?
It was
2002.
4 to 5 people there, I think.
It was a real close call between the band outnumbering the crowd.
We went for a swim in that river you guys have that's kind of like a pool. The 1 mile. The 1 mile? Wow.
The Banana Grape Stomp is made possible in part by underwriting support from Pullin Cyclery, providing self-propelled transportation and non-polluting recreation, serving the North State since 1918, and voted Best of Chico 23 times. Eric Jones Construction, general contractor in Chico, custom building from tool sheds to tree houses, gazebos to garages, and mansions to malls. 530-828-9590. Grocery Outlet of Chico, offering local and fine brand names in groceries, housewares, and health and beauty products, as well as organic items, fine wines, and more at 2157 Pillsbury Road in Chico. KZFR FM 90.1 Chico, listener-supported community radio for the Sacramento Valley, the foothills, and beyond. 24 hours a day of music and informational programming. La Rocca Vineyards Tasting Room in downtown Chico, providing local organic wine since 1984 with no sulfites, including a one-of-a-kind Blanc de Blanc organic sparkling wine and their signature Cabernet Sauvignon. Signs and graphic design dedicated to working with their customers to create signage that works. With over 25 years in the architectural sign industry, they love Chico. They love signs. Broadway Pawn and Music Center, guitars and other instruments, jewelry, coins, art glass, DVDs, games, and more. Guitar repair also available, 534 Broadway in downtown Chico. Instashirt.com, a family-run custom t-shirt shop specializing in full-color digital printing and screen printing on shirts, apparel, promotional products, and more. Now printing using solar power. And Paradise Audio Services, providing PA systems, digital recording, and audio engineering services.